and we will get warmed up. So we want to have our chair, a mat if you're getting on the floor, your weights, of course, water. I think that's probably about it. So if you don't have anything, feel free to grab it. We'll start walking in place. I'm excited for level 3. We'll be moving at a little bit quicker pace than level 2. You'll have options to modify things, but with level 3, not only are we working to increase or maintain our strength, we're also working on power. So kind of a little bit more explosive movements, like with intention. You know, we want to protect our joints. We'll talk through that in the various moves that we do, but it goes a little bit faster because we're working our upper body and our lower body often at the same time. Let's go side to side. So therefore, we might, these first couple times, get done a little bit early. We might not take the full hour, but you know me, I always like to add some extra stuff in. So that will probably happen, but it's just a very efficient workout, really. But I think it's fun. And we build just like all the other classes over time. We'll build in more repetitions and we'll keep it interesting. Make sure to breathe. Let's go back to our march. Or if you are got a lot of energy this morning and you want to move it up to a jog, that's great too. Good. Take those breaths. Get your feet moving, arms pumping. All right, let's go back side to side, reaching up and across. Hopefully you've stayed active since the last class, but because today is session 1, I always like to kind of ease into it. So we're going to start today with 2 sets of 8 for our exercises, and then next session we'll go right into 2 sets of 10. But we'll give our bodies a little time to acclimate. And eventually we'll move up to about 3 sets of 10 down the road. And let's march or jog it out. Okay. I want you to go ahead and steady your feet about shoulder width apart. We'll open our arms up. Good. One more. And relax your arms. Let's take our shoulders backwards. Those gentle circles. Roll it out and then switch to forward circles. Okay, let's take our pretend ribbon around our waist. And around our neck, or head, really. All right, and then we're going to do a figure 8. Around your midsection, around your head, back and forth like that. Get those arms warmed up. All right, last one. Okay, so now we're going to move into our standing crunches. If you'd rather not use your upper body, you'll just march by bringing those knees up a little bit higher than if you were just doing the quick march, okay? So either way, here we go. With this one, as soon as we engage our core, we start to hold our breath. So be conscious of that. Breathe through the movement. Last one. rest. Okay, now we're going to go into our modified jumping jacks. If you don't like this one, just do that side to side and you can do whatever you want with your arms. But here we go. One more and rest. Go ahead, grab your chair. We're just going to do a couple of hip openers and then we'll be ready to go. So with our chair or the wall, we'll start with that forward back swing. Last one. And then switch it to the other side. Okay, good. Now I want you to switch back to the other leg. So bring that leg in front or that foot in front of the other foot. Take it out to the side, back to the front. Just like that. You can drag it on the floor or you can kind of pick it up. I have tile, so it's kind of easy for me to just slide it in and out. But carpet might not be as easy. Last one. Then let's switch it to the other side. Same thing. All right, good. And just a couple of toe stands, up one. Let's do 4. Just make sure those calves are ready. When you're done, I want you to go ahead and grab a drink of water, and we're going to get ready for our first exercise today. You all have seen this before. This is not going to look very new. The difference is going to be the count, okay? So just like in level 2, we did this, the wide leg squat. With level 3, we're really working on adding that press, that shoulder press, and I'm going to count faster. So pretend I'm holding weights right here. My palms are facing in towards each other. As I stand, I'm going to bring my arms up as well. Sometimes when we go quick, our inclination is to really like close out our arms, like go full extension, and that can be not very good on our joints. So even though we're standing up quick, you still want to have that slight bend in your elbows and not slam your elbows shut. That's gonna maybe not be very good for your joints. Okay, so you'll stand up. I'll say up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2. So that's the speed. Sydney's showing the modification. Okay, so if you want to do it without your arms, you have that option as well. Okay, so those reminders, we want feet out wide, knees out wide. We're pushing up through our heels, pressing if you want to, and then lowering back down. And you can sit all the way down or you can hover. And if you end up being a little bit slower than what I'm counting, that is fine. I'd rather everyone be safe, of course, than be keeping up with me. We're all at different places. So we just got to do our own thing sometimes. So, all right, let's get ready. Feet in the right spot, arms where you want those to be. Here we go. We're taking it to 8. Let's go. Up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, down 2, and rest. So by standing up a little quicker, that up 1, we're really working on that power to be able to continue to get up quickly. So it may feel difficult now or a little awkward, but we're going to get stronger and better over time. So for our stretch, let's do our seated twist here. We'll do 2 on each side. Breathe through that stretch. All right, so we have one more set to go. So once you've finished your stretches, go ahead and pick up those weights if you're using them. We'll place those feet out again, nice and wide. Let's get our arms ready. Here we go again. Take it up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, down 2, and rest. Always make sure you got that chair where you think it is. I'm always afraid I'm just going to sit on air on that last set, so be careful. All right, let's do some toe taps. So like we're listening to music. Tap those toes. Tap your heels. All right. So up next, we have our RDLs, Romanian deadlifts. And so go ahead, grab a drink. I'll show you that option. You'll also have an option behind your chair if you want to do the stand. I think we're going to do, sorry, the glute extensions for this one. Yeah, let's do the glute extensions because we're working our glutes on the other one. Grab some water. You will want some weights if you're doing the deadlift. So just a reminder of what that looks like. I'll show that to you now. So my feet are about shoulder width apart. And what I'm going to do is this movement kind of is led by your hips. So I'm going to push my hips back like I'm trying to touch the wall with my glutes. And I'm reaching down just past my knees. So I'm not going super far down. And then I'm going to stand back up. This whole time, my arms are really close to my legs. And back up. It reminds me of a zipper. So it's like, oh, like, you know, I'm 2 prongs of a zipper. So when I stand up, I'm zipping up. And so that means I have to keep those arms and legs really close. Okay. So that's what that looks like. Make sure you don't reach down too much past your knees. Okay. Any other, Sydney, we can do this first set. If you have more words of advice on that, please let us know. She's the expert, so she can give us some really helpful tool or tips on that one. So here we go. First set, let's give it a try. We're going to take it to the down position to start. And here we go. Let's take it up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, and rest. Yeah, if you're doing the glute, you have to come back. So the quick part of this move is the standing up. I'm sure you could feel that. This is the quicker part. And then we just take a couple seconds to lower back down. Okay, so think about how that felt. You can set your weights down if you want. Let's do our heel toe tap for our in-between rest, active rest. Other side.
The only thing I would add to that is just the most important thing for me and most people is your core control. So I like to brace my core before I push my hips back. which basically means like you're about to be punched, how you brace before you're about to be impacted. So a lot of people feel in that movement lower back pain, and that's because their core isn't ready. So brace your core, then push your hips back like you're closing the door behind you, then bring them in, and we shouldn't have any back pain.
Ooh, I love that. Okay, let's practice it one time, maybe without weights. So here comes the punch, brace that core. Then we push those hips back and up. Okay, very nice. So keep that in mind as we do this second set. So everybody grab those weights if you're using them. Get your feet ready. If you're with me, you're gonna take it to the down position. So let's go ahead and brace real quick, brace that core, take it down, and here we go. Up one, down two, up two, down two, up three, down two, up four, down two, up five, down two, up six, down two, up seven, down two, up eight, down two. All right, good job. We did that. Set your weights down for a second, grab a drink of water. I'll be heading down to the floor for the next one, but let's do a stretch real quick. How about we do that side stretch overhead? Other way. Switch. Other side. So this next exercise is going to be really familiar to you as well. We did this in level 2. So it's that hip bridge with the chest press. Now, before I get down, I want to show you what your arms are doing because it's a little bit easier to show that when I'm closer. So pretend I'm laying down on my back. My arms are going to be kind of like this. So I've got this, I don't know, is that a 45-degree angle kind of right there? And my palms are facing in. And so I'm going to press up and back. And I'm laying on the floor. You wouldn't be doing this standing, but it's a little bit easier to show you closer to the camera. So that's what it's looking like. Palms are facing in towards each other. You got about a 45-degree angle. You're going to feel that in your chest and some in your triceps too. The difference with the one on the floor this time is instead of coming in and out of that bridge, we're going to hold it steady. So I'll say, everybody, get into your bridge, and then we'll start to count up one, down two, up two, down two. And so you're holding this bridge the whole time. As we go, what will happen is you'll start to sink. So really remember to push those hips up, and every once in a while you'll have to push up again because you'll start to sink as you're thinking about your arms. So keep that in mind. Sydney's going to be doing the standing leg curls as the standing option. Okay, because in both of these exercises, we're working our glutes, our hamstrings, and so that's a good modifier. What am I looking for? Okay, I was going to grab a different pair of weights. So everyone get ready for this first set. All right, if you're on the floor, I want you to go ahead and press up into that bridge. Okay, and here we go with our arms. Let's take it up one, down two, up two, down two, up three, down two, up four, down two, up five, down two, up six, down two, up seven, down two, up eight, down two, and rest. All right, so it definitely has a different feel because we're holding that bridge there the whole time, right? So feels a little bit different. The quick part is the up, and then we go a little slower on the way down. Let's do some finger stretches. And O's. All right. So let's do that again. Grab your weights if you're using them. If you're on the ground, I want you to go ahead and get into your bridge. And here we go again. Take it up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, down 2, and rest. Very good. Okay. I know we're used to staying on the floor for hip raises, but we're not going to do that today, at least for level 3. Sometimes I like to add it in as extra, but those really aren't in our level 3. We get our hips a little later, and I'll try to remember to explain that then. So go ahead, get up, take your time, grab some water. If you want to get a stretch in, you can put those hands on your shoulders, bring elbows in, out, in, out, in, and out. All right, so I'll show you what the next one looks like. So we're going to do a little bit of a hop, and I can't remember the name. Let me look at the sheet. I'm just blanking on what these hops are called. Counter movement jumps. Okay, so how we'll start, and we kind of reset between each one, is we'll bring our arms up, and then we'll go down, arm swing back as I bend into a squat, and then I explode up. And then we'll reset again. So I'll kind of say, and go. And then we'll do 1. Okay, here we go again. And 2. Okay. Those of you who do not want to jump, you're going to do toast hands behind your chair. Okay. And I love that too with the squat. So you can add that squat in to still get, just like we did in level 2. That's perfect. Okay. Let's all take a deep breath before we go. Let it out. That was mostly for me. I needed a deep breath. Okay, so here we go. Arms up unless you're using your chair. And first one, go. There's 1. Reset and go. 2. Reset. Go. 3. Again. 4. Here we go again. 5. And 6. Again. That's 7. One more. 8. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure a better way to count that, but we did it. Got your 8 in. All right, let's do palms down and up. Catch your breath. And over and back. Okay, so set number 2, take that cleansing breath in and out. Here we go. Get ready. And 1, reset, and go. That's 2. Again, 3, and 4. Keep going. 5. That's 6. 2 more. 7. And 8. And if you didn't finish, just keep going until you do. This is one where everyone's going to finish a little bit different. We just want you to be safe and have good form. That's the most important thing. Okay. All right, let's do another stretch. Let's do side stretch towards the knee. Bring it back up and take it over to the other side. Switch again. Other side. Okay, I'm going to grab a quick sip of water if you want to as well. This next one is push-ups. So the standing option will be to do push-ups like against your wall or a chair against the wall. If you want more of an angle, that's of course going to be harder than just the wall. And then the third option is down on the floor with me. So get your mat ready if you use it. So a lot of us will probably be on our knees and we're coming down into that push-up. If you were feeling really ambitious, you could do a regular old push-up up on those toes. Okay, so you decide. We have lots of options on this one. This is probably one of our most challenging exercises. Push-ups are really hard. So form is the most important. And if we need to kind of trial and error it, so you might try on the floor and think, oh, this next set I'm going to do on the wall. That is totally okay. All right, so let's get ready. We want our hands extended from our shoulders, okay? So here we go. Let's actually start in the down position or closest to your surface, and we're going to push away. Let's go up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, down 2, and rest. Great job. First set is done. So if you're on the floor with me, just be careful that, try as you come back down towards the surface, not to just totally lay and release all your weight onto the ground. I like to try to still have those muscles engaged and like my body touches the ground, but I don't fully release all of the weight. I don't know if that's the best way to say it. But I've still got those muscles, those arm muscles engaged, those core muscles engaged. So just something to think about. Let's kind of do some wrist circles. This one can be hard on our wrist. Other direction. Okay, let's do that again. So get those arms in position. We want those extended from our shoulders, okay? Everybody's going to take it down towards their surface. And here we go. Up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4. Don't forget to breathe. Down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, down 2, and rest. So as you're resting there, one more thing to think about. Today is the first day, so we're just trying to get the movements out. But sometimes what we'll see is that push-up looks kind of like a wave. So it'll be like your upper body and then your hips. What we want to think about is moving our body like a board, like one straight plank. So it all comes up at once and all lowers down at once. Okay, so just something we'll continue to remind you all of as we go. So we're going to be standing back up. Lots of ups and downs in this workout. If you want to do a little wrist stretch when you are back up on your feet. I know for me, sometimes those push-ups are rough on my wrists. Grab a drink. We're going to do our rows next. So what I'll be doing is that split stance row. We let you all do this in level 2 as well. And so by splitting the legs, the leg that's forward is doing a lot of the work. A way to modify that would be to do the level 2 option where we have both legs, together, or hip width apart. And then the other modification would be what Sydney's doing in her chair and rows that way. So again, 3 options. You decide. I really like these split squat ones. If you've never done them, you might try them. The one thing we want to remember is as I bring that foot back, think of train tracks. Not, we don't have one foot behind the other. It's really hard to balance like this. So get that out. I have these nice square tiles. So I can just look and make sure I'm on either side of the tile, or think of train tracks. Okay. So let's all get ready. First set. Here we go. Row it up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, down 2, and rest. So it goes a lot quicker than what we're used to. All right, let's do some ankle circles. Other direction. Switch sides. Other direction. Okay, so if you did the split squat with me, you'll bring that other leg forward this time. Okay, everyone get into position and take it up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, down 2, and rest. Nice job. All right, grab a sip of water if you need it. We'll move on to the next. All right, so the next one, we're headed down to the floor again. It's going to be an ab exercise. Sydney, what are you thinking for the modification on this one? You have something ready, right?
Let me know what it is.
Okay. What I think we're going to do today, we may switch this up as we go. I'm going to have people sit down and do seated marches. So really thinking about bringing that knee up, slowly lowering back down. The other option could be kind of what we did at the beginning, those standing crunches. We used to do that from a seated position. And as long as you're not pulling on your neck, I think that's fine. So if you want that modifier, follow Sydney. And then I'll be down on the ground on my back. We're going to do the dead bug. It's such a pretty name, right? So we'll be on our back. And so I'm gonna start with my hands up, my knees up, okay? Kind of in a 90-degree angle. As I lower my right leg with my toe flexed, I'm also lowering my left arm. And then I'll bring them back up quickly. And then I'll do the other side, bring them back up quickly. So it'll look like down 1, up 2. Actually, I'm gonna have you start down and we'll count like this. Up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, so on and so forth. Really a great ab or core worker here. Make sure you're breathing through this. And really remember, it's opposite arm, opposite leg. Because if you try to do the same side, it's going to be a way different feel. Okay? So right arm works with left leg, left arm works with right leg. And we're switching with each repetition. All right, if I haven't confused you enough, let's give it a try. So if you're with me, let's bring arms and legs up, and then let's lower our right leg and our left arm. Make sure that toe is flexed. Here we go. Up 1, down 2, up 2, down, 2. Keep breathing. Up, 3, down, 2. Up, 4, down, 2. Up, 5, down, 2. Up, 6, down, 2. Up, 7, down, 2. Up, 8, down, 2. Rest and breathe. Good job. All right. So let's see. Is there anything we can do here? How about palms up towards the ceiling, thumb to pinky, thumb to each finger. All right. So we're going to do that one more time. Take a nice deep breath in and out. If you're on the ground, I want you to put your arms up, legs up. Go ahead. This time, drop your left leg and your right arm. Here we go. Up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, and rest. I was about to keep going, but we did our 8. Good job. All right, so slowly make your way back up. Take your time, grab some water. That was the last time we would be getting down on the floor. So if you want to roll your mat up or anything like that, you can. We still have one more exercise to go. And I may throw an extra one in for us too. Okay. So next exercise, we're kind of doing that side step squat. So we'll actually start down and we'll push our leg up 1, and then we'll go to the other side, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, and back and forth. So at first it can kind of be confusing. Now, which foot do I push off of? But you'll get used to it. Sydney's going to be behind the chair and just down and up. So we're kind of taking that step out for today. Okay. So that's what we'll do. All right. So I want you to get kind of in your spot. And if you're going to step out, let's go with our right foot just so we kind of stay together. So we'll take our right foot out and we're going to go down to a squat. Here we go. Up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, and rest. Okay. So adding that step is helping us work our hips a little, which is why we don't do the lying hip raise. But again, sometimes I'll add that in because I know you all like that one. All right, let's see. How about some heel circles? Other direction. Switch sides. Other direction. Okay, so let's get ready to do that one more time. So if you're taking the step out with me, let's do our left leg first. Okay, so bring that left leg out. Let's all take it to the down position. Here we go. Up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, and rest. And with that one, you get to decide how deep you go into that squat. So even if it's just kind of a smaller squat, that's okay. And maybe we can get deeper over time. All right, so that's our level 3 workout, but we have time for another exercise. I think you all can handle some bicep curls today. So let's grab our weights. Sometimes in level 3, I like to do a little bit different bicep curl. So for the first one, we'll start with our palms facing in. We're going to do a hammer curl. And so you'll come straight up and down for this first set of 8. Okay, so palms are facing in towards your body. First set, here we go. Up 1, down 2, 3, 4. I'm going to slow the count down. Up 2, down 2, 3, 4. Up 3, down 2, 3, 4. Up 4, down 2, 3, 4. Up 5, down 2, 3, 4. Up 6, down 2, 3, 4. Up 7, down 2, 3, 4. Up 8, down 2, 3, 4. Rest. Very nice. Okay, let's lean our ear towards our shoulder. Other side. Switch. Other side. All right. This time, we're going to kind of bring those arms out to an angle. So my palms are facing out away from me. I'm at a little bit of an angle there, okay? So let's give this a try. Take it up 1, down 2, 3, 4. Up 2, down 2, 3, 4. Up 3, down 2, 3, 4. Up 4, down 2, 3, 4. Up 5, down 2, 3, 4. Up 6, down 2, 3, 4. Up 7, down 2, 3, 4, and up 8, down 2, 3, 4. Good job. Let's turn and look to the wall beside or behind us. Switch it around. Other side. And switch. Okay, feel free to set those down, grab a drink. Let's see where we are on time. Okay. Last thing we'll do today is just one set of our big T, little t, and then we'll cool down. Okay, so choose a weight. We'll go to 10 just since we're only doing one set. So grab your weights. All right, here we go. Up 1, down 2, 3, 4. Up 2, down 2, 3, 4. Up 3, down 2, 3, 4. Up 4, down 2, 3, 4. Up 5, down 2, 3, 4. Up 6, down 2, 3, 4. Up 7, down 2, 3, 4. Up 8, down 2, 3, 4. Up, 9, down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 10, down, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Set those away and let's do our cool down. So if you want to get your chair ready, let's start from this behind our chair to our stretches. All right, so we'll start with our calf stretch. So we can take one foot back, try to get that heel to the ground. And then let's go ahead and switch sides. Great job today. We'll bump things up to 2 sets of 10 on Wednesday. Let's switch again. And one more time, other side. All right, let's do our standing hamstring stretch. Okay. Reach down, stretch the back of your legs. Keep breathing. Slowly stand back up and reach those arms high. Okay, back down, second time. Okay, stand up slowly and reach. Okay, let's lace our fingers in front, press out, round your upper back. If it's comfortable, you can grab behind and even pull up a little bit, push out your chest. If it's not comfortable, don't do it. Don't want it to be painful on those shoulders. And then let's go ahead and take a seat and we'll do our sit and reach to start off. So we'll extend one foot, toes pointed up towards the sky. And then on an exhale, it's best probably to reach down towards those toes, but then keep breathing while you hold it here. Settle into that stretch. It shouldn't be painful, but we want to feel those muscles stretching out. And then let's switch sides. Exhale, reach. Same thing on this side. Okay, sit up, switch again. And one more time, other side. Okay, sit up, and then let's go into our hip stretch. Other side. Switch. Other side. All right, lower that leg back down. Let's do a couple more arm stretches. So one arm across. Other side. Let's do our chest stretch and bear hug. Open up, just pull back slightly on those elbows. And then close that back. Try to bring the other arm on top this time. And relax. And let's finish up with our 3 deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. All right. Great job today, everyone. I missed this. I'm so glad we're back. I hope that you enjoyed it and have a great rest of your day. We'll be back together on Wednesday. Bye, everyone.